Sul, vi now Fredersche, The Sims. When last we left off, Dave had an opportunity to go back to Magic Town, where eventually he managed to get one more ingredient that gets him one step closer to being able to cast a magic spell. Unfortunately, it's not an ingredient that synergizes with any of his other ingredients, well, any that he can't easily get himself, but eventually we'll be able to get something that will let him cast a spell. What that spell will be, we've yet to find out because we only know about two spells. One that Dave has cast and another that Samuel has cast. And while technically Dave doesn't know about it, the fact that Samuel's cast it and it's in his spellbook means that we know what it is, so we could cast that spell if we wanted to. Not that we're going to, that is. We also managed to strike up a rapport with somebody in Magic Town, Dreadsley. And if we needed to make another family friend, we can always talk to Dreadsley. That is, if we actually talk to him before that relationship deteriorates to such a point where he doesn't know us at all. That's very likely to happen. Meanwhile, on the other side of the road, Danielle needs to earn at least one more skill point before she has a chance of getting another promotion in Studio Town. Let's see if we can achieve that, shall we? It is currently 5:16 in the morning. Samuel is in the middle of his morning routine, and Danielle is fast asleep. She needs to gain one more point of charisma, and we don't need to worry about this friendship for quite a while, as it's at 96 in the positive, at least on Danielle's side. It's unlikely to be 96 in the positive on Keppel's side, but we will get a warning if that relationship deteriorates to the point where soon Keppel won't be a family friend. Let's let time resume, shall we? It's going to be quite a while before you're going to wake up because your energy is bad, hunger isn't great either, or hygiene, or fun, or room. This room really doesn't have a lot of things that increase the room stat. I mean, you've got the bed, possibly, and that's about it. Nothing else in there really does help with that. Maybe the ceiling fan. That's about it, though. So you're going to have breakfast, and that's great. Then you're going to deal with bladder and hygiene, and then fun. And Melisande is happy and fine. Although you will need some food in that bowl, so we might fill up the bowl before you play the piano. There we go. And Melisande is getting in the way, but not for very long. Samuel has quite a lot of time before he has to go to work, so we should be able to get everything sorted before then. Excellent, that is bladder sorted, and then hygiene, and very quickly fun. Fun's not going to take that long. You're going to keep sleeping for now, because we might as well... Oh, you only have 1 hour, Samuel. Is that going to be enough? The answer is yes. It normally is, because the piano's really good for fun. We'll just let time move forward a little bit more. You can stop that now, because your mood is, as always, exemplary. And we can stop focusing on you, because when you go to work, there's only going to be Danielle that we can control. And your energy is nearly... Yep, you are now up. Time for you to start the day by having breakfast. And then this, then that, and then this. You really need to socialize as well, because social will really impact on your mood, and if your mood goes beyond 1 in the positive for green, you won't be able to practice your charisma. There we go, we'll just have you take care of that and that. Your mood is now 3 in the positive. Nope, 2, and it will be... Is it 3 here? No, it's still 2. No, it's 3. It has made its mind up, and it is now at 3. We need you to, yep, that's fine. Stop doing that. And you are still awake, which is great because Danielle needs to socialize. We'll have that interaction there, and that will probably be enough. At least I hope it'll be enough. And Melisande also needs a little bit of socializing as well. So that helps both of you out. And then you'll work on your charisma. You need to gain 1 more point before you have a chance of, that's an interesting point. Now you're, do you need 5, or is that the fact that Keppel is now at 5? I think Keppel might now be at 5, which is advantageous. He's actually become even more famous. And your social will be fine after just 1 more interaction. We'll just have this interaction here, and then you can work on your charisma. Practice speech, and see if you can get that skill point before you get too tired, because we don't want you to go over to Studio Town in a bad mood. At least we'll try our best not to make that happen, but we can't promise anything. In fact, there is a chance that you'll be just going over to Studio Town and doing one thing just to earn some money, and then heading back, because this point of charisma is going to be a difficult one to gain. Look at how slowly we're gaining it. And it's now time for Samuel to be at home. That is how long it's taken you to get to the point where you're skilling up. A long time indeed. What are you going to do with your afternoon/evening? It really is just evening. You don't really need to do anything, so you know what we're going to have you do? You're going to go upstairs, and you're going to study some cooking. There's nothing else you need to do. And it's time for you to keep practicing that. You're going to be heading to Studio Town in a moment, though. A tiny little bit. I think you're going to be... Actually, we might get you that skill point. Maybe. We did get you that skill point. Excellent. Time for you to stop now, because your mood is dreadful, and your energy is rather low, but we'll have you do that for a little bit longer. We could have you use this and grab a quick dinner, and then maybe we could have you go to Studio Town and try your luck at gaining a promotion. It's not likely to happen, but we'll try. Because social isn't going to be a problem with your mood, and we can maybe deal with hunger and comfort now. We could also have you deal with hygiene as well. Energy is going to be a bit of a problem, though, and the game froze up there for a moment. It does happen very rarely, and I don't like it when it does, because you always think that something's going to go terribly wrong when it does. Alright, you just go over there and have some food. Excellent. And that's going to be a quick meal. Your energy is really bad, though. I don't think you're going to be able to go to Studio Town today and really do anything decent. But we can have you go to sleep, and then tomorrow you'll be able to go. Or rather later in the day today, because it already is tomorrow. Or rather, compared to yesterday anyway. You go and sleep, and everyone is fast asleep. We really need to focus on you, Samuel, rather than anyone else, because I think you went to bed a little too late. You certainly did, because it's nearly 6 o'clock, and you need to very quickly deal with everything. Time for you to have a quick breakfast, deal with these things, and then play the piano very quickly. Hopefully we'll have enough time that you'll be able to do all this, because you're going to be going to work very soon. Oh dear. We might have time to deal with bladder and hygiene at the very least, but we're unlikely to be able to deal with everything else. There we go, just quickly take care of that, and we won't have time for you to take care of fun. But that's fine, your mood is good enough as it is. Meanwhile, you're up now to greet the day, and you are not going to paint. You're going to have a quick breakfast. You're going to do this and that quickly, this, and then you're going to go to Studio Town, and hopefully get that promotion. I hope so anyway. And then we'll see just how far you need to go to gain another promotion. You'll be 60% of the way there after this promotion. It's only going to get more difficult, however. We're just going to have to find out how difficult it's going to get. Time for you to deal with that. That's been taken care of. That's been taken care of. Time for fun to be taken care of. Won't take very long. Social is a little bit bad, but we can deal with social quite easily. We could actually call Keppel and see if he'd like to have a conversation. That will help take care of social. Where is Keppel? There's Keppel. We'll just have a quick chat. I'm sure he'll be fine with that. He is not fine with that. Never mind. We're just going to go to Studio Town. Maybe we interrupted Keppel while he was doing something important. Alright. One phone call, and then we'll be off, and we'll have one interaction if we have time. Just one. We do have time. Excellent. That will help with social, just that little bit. And indeed it will save, as you take the shortest route. Also, that did not work. That was a negative. Melisande was not in the mood. Hang on. we need to fill this up first and then go to Studio Town. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it in that order. Due to a lack of recent success in Studio Town, your standing on our star charts has been downgraded. Danielle has lost a star level. Oh dear. Well, looks like we're going to have to go there, gain a promotion, and then gain another promotion. That's what happens when you don't go to Studio Town often enough. Your star rating will go down. Fortunately, it's an easy enough thing to... and that just left. We need to call that again. To be fair, the limousine did wait far longer than it should have. Hopefully you'll come back. You will come back. Excellent. Let's see if we can start this day off a little bit better in Studio Town. First, we're going to have to get that promotion again, and go from being a studio fly back to being a sellout. It's all money in the end, so we'll head here first, and very quickly do this thing that we just did before. Never mind getting a promotion to move further in Studio Town, we now need a promotion to get back to where we were before. And we are now there. Let's very quickly go up here and get this done, shall we? We'll just turn this round, and we just need to focus on the right part, which is... where is the right part of this? And you're running for some reason. I have no idea why you're running. For some reason, you can't use that right now. Why can't you use this? Is this because somebody else is currently going to use it? It might be because somebody else is currently going to use it, so we have to kill some time. 5 simoleons just to play video games? Well, we might as well do so. We could pose for a picture as well. 5 simoleons. Where do we even put the 5 simoleons in? Is there a slot on the side of the computer? I've no idea, but we're going to play video games while this happens. You're not doing very well at all. Not even slightly. Now, if you don't mind, Sybil, we'd like you to stop doing that so that we can go and do that. That would be great. You are interrupting our work to get back to the position we were at before. We could also... no, wait, we were about to talk to you, but we can't, because, Sybil is not going to be done anytime soon. Last indeed. And there is Avril Lavigne, who we can only still ask for an autograph. We're going to be waiting for quite a while before you're done. You're really bad at this. You are really, really bad at this. We could say hello to you. Why not, eh? She'll stop using that as soon as we start interaction up. We might as well get to know a few other people. Are you a somebody or are you a nobody? We're going to talk about ourselves. You are an anybody, so we really don't want to talk to you that much. I imagine anybodies do have a use in Studio Town, and are you finally going to stop doing that now? You are! Excellent! We're going to model winterwear very quickly here. And hopefully our mood is good enough that we can pull this off. Let's see. We want to try the same old routine, but we're going to do it backwards this time. We're going to pick artistic, artistic, and artistic. Let's see. Artistic is a no. And I presume that this time, because I started it this way round, it's going to be energetic, energetic, and energetic this time. Because artistic is a no on all 3 of them. It's going to be energetic all 3 times this time, isn't it? I think it is. Let's try energetic, energetic, and energetic. And the first one is a no. So that's 1 out of 3. However, the second one is a yes. And the third one is a yes. So we could have done this in 2 stages if I'd have picked energetic to start with like I normally do. So it is, let's just wait for you to deal with that. The first one was a no, but the second and third one were a yes. And we have done this successfully. Hopefully we get the position back in Studio Town that we had before. There we are. All successes all the way round. We got there eventually. Also, this still looks silly. All of this looks silly. We have no idea how this is modelling winter wear, but for some reason this is exactly what Selma Snapshot wants to get in photographs. And we didn't get a promotion. So we're going to have to try this again. We may have to work quite a bit to get the position back in Studio Town that we had before. This is just because we did not go to Studio Town often enough. We'll just wait for this to go through. An energetic once more. That is a no, an energetic 1, a yes on the second part, and a no on the third part. Well, at least we have one of them correct. Let's try the second attempt, and hopefully this will go much better. You have to work quite hard to get back to the position you were at before. It's all that not going to Studio Town that did it. So we'll just do it this way round. Seductive, energetic, seductive. And no on seductive for the first one. But this is a yes. But will the third one be a yes? The answer is yes, it is. Okay. And I have forgotten what the first one was. Was energetic the first one? I feel like energetic... I've actually forgotten if it was energetic or artistic. I've completely forgotten. We're going to go artistic, energetic, seductive. I think I got it right. I'm very glad I did. It's just one of those things where you're thinking, I know exactly what's happening here, and then it just blanks in your mind. Then you have to struggle to remember. And in that instance, it was just a lucky guess that I got it right. Well done. We got the position back in Studio Town that we had before. Excellent. And I think we're going to, just going to head home. Then again, we could do the, this once, just to show what happens when you do this once. It's not a bad idea, and we could try it. Our energy won't go down that much after all. There we go, we'll just have you, there we go, you'll go home, or not home rather, you'll go to, another lot, or maybe Studio Town now is your home. And very quickly you're just going to take care of Bladder. Or you're not going to take care of Bladder, because the lift arrived and you immediately stopped trying to take care of Bladder. We know where we need to go for this. We're going to go over here. And we're going to try the next level of this. Don't remember what the next level is called, but we're going to try it. And this is not the right location. Actually, it is the right location. Never mind. I immediately thought, this isn't right, but it's right. We're going to act in an inheritance scene, I believe is the next thing we need to do. Our energy is dreadful, but we're going to give it our all. And we're going to find out how complicated this is. Hello, how are you, Tanya Vigor? You're telling us in exceptional detail what you want us to do in this scene. I have no idea what we need to do in this scene. How would you like to perform the scene? Choose a sequence of 3. So it's just like the winter wear. We'll try comedic, comedic, and comedic. Is this right? The answer is... no, on the first bit. And let's see, no on the second bit. Tanya is not happy that we're ruining this scene. Okay, that was a big, massive no all round. Danielle then goes, so how did I do? Your acting's all over the place. I even got some on me. Pull it together or rethink that day job. Try again. Dramatic, dramatic, dramatic. Try it again. I think this is working. Yes, this is working. The first one is a yes. The second one is a yes. What about the third one? I think that's a yes. We have managed to do it on the second attempt. Excellent. One successfully acted scene. Hello, obsessed fan. We need to leave before you start trying to talk to us. And what are you saying now? Alright, we'll air that. Not the best, but hey, it's daytime. Excellent. We could berate you or tell you to go away, but you know what we're going to do? We're just going to go home. Goodbye, obsessed fan. You're going to follow us wherever we go, aren't you? Yes, you are. The sooner we leave, the sooner you will be left behind, obsessed fan. Yes, you can't find us because of that hedge. Oh, you managed to find us, didn't you? Sign autograph. I'm sure we could sign an autograph or two. If this interaction actually stays around. It did not. That is a pity. We are not going to talk to this obsessed fan at all. We're just going to not say anything, and hopefully the obsessed fan will go away. Or look at us through a hedge. And laugh maniacally. The sooner you leave Studio Town right now, the better. I know, you're very tired and you desperately need some comfort. In fact, you desperately need everything, because your mood is dreadful. You need to go back home. And the obsessed fan is in the way. If you wouldn't mind moving, that would be great. Don't run over the obsessed fan. I'm sure the obsessed fan will move eventually. And this is when the obsessed fan never moves. I'm a little concerned that the obsessed fan will in fact not move. This is not good. Nope, obsessed fan has decided, you know what, I'm just gonna stay here. This is bad. This is very bad. If we cancel this, will we get out of the cab? Can we tell you to go away? Or eventually what will happen is that the limousine will just enter into a parallel dimension and will appear back home. Excellent! And the first thing that will happen is that Danielle will just fall asleep on the floor. Unfortunate, but at least you are now back home. You need to take care of this really badly, and then you need to go to bed. And then tomorrow, you're going to go back to Studio Town after your mood has improved, because, oh my, is your mood absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. And so, when we come back, folks, we didn't make progress, but we got back to the point that we were at before, and your mood is in the negative. Wow, I think that's the lowest I've had the moods ever be in any of these videos. But now it's back to 1 in the negative, which is fine. So when we come back, folks, more adventures in Studio Town. And now, obsessed fans. That was the first, unfortunately, of quite a few. So I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Dag dag.